You wanted to create a C++ program and you want to use the MinGW compiler since we already install it, but you don't want to use code blocks in Visual Studio, so you can do like this. I already created a folder over here called rectangle that's empty, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up Sublime text and I'm just going to put it, let's say, on this side. Okay, then I'm going to open up this thing. I'm going to put it right over here. Okay, so now this is my output window. In fact, I can even make this a little bit smaller. Font layout, width 80, let's say it's like 60. Make it 70. Okay. And then now I'm going to make that like that. So now I'm just going to go Control S, and I'm going to look for that rectangle folder. And I'm just going to go, let's say rec.h. Okay, that's what I'm going to call that. I'm going to go Control S, and I'm going to call this rec.cpp for rectangle, and then rec_main. Okay. Now over here I can go the same thing. If not defined, define, and if class rectangle, then you can go like private, public, and you might go like int length, int width, and then this will be rect, and then let's say int get area. Okay, so now I'll save that, then I'll go over here, include IOStream, include rec.h, and then using namespace std, and then this is going to be a default constructor, so rect, and this is going to be length equals, let's say 5, and width equals 10, and then int rect get area is going to be double area equals length times width, and then return area. So that's that. And now we go here to main, include IOStream, include .h, and then this is going to be using namespace std, int main, return 0, and this one we just need the can.get, keep the window open, and we're going to create a rectangle. The area is rectangle dot get area. The only thing about using Sublime text is that there's no IntelliSense to the C++ compiler. So now over here I just have to then cd to the desktop, cd to the rectangle folder, and then from there I can look and see everything that's in here. Then in order to compile this, And let me put this on 80, back to 80. Is that 80? Okay. In order to compile this, I got to go G++, space, or -O, and then I want to call it, let's say anything. I can call it anything, like rect or rectangle or whatever. And then from here, I'm going to go rect.cpp. So from here, the only thing that you have to list is your CPP files. You don't have to list your .h files. So you got to list the CPP file, and then you got to list the other CPP file. And then from there, that's the way that you compile it. And then as long as you get this return, then the only thing that it did is it created an exe. So then you can then go ahead and go rect.exe, and then it'll just tell you the area is 50. So that's how you compile it using the MinGW compiler. If you have an error, let's say, for example, you put a semicolon over here, and then you try to compile it, it's going to go ahead and tell you really, really well, the error is in the CPP file, it's rect.area, and it's going to even point to where they think it is, right over here. So from there I can then just delete that, resave it, go ahead and, then it compiles. And then it runs. And that's how you do it in the MinGW compiler. Okay.